By the time I done, my calories are up, you know. No gym today. Great morning. You're watching Rise and Rewind, the reunion right here in Sunrise. Shout out to all our viewers checking in right now, wherever you are, local, international. Big up yourselves. Sunrise loves you. Mwah. All right. So right about now, it's a glam squad and social media takeover. Let's welcome Jermaine Palmer and Renee Josephs, our fabulous makeup artists. Tanisha Morris, the hair magician, and Jane Michelle, the wardrobe queen. And of course, the talented Michaela Gale, who makes us do all types of things and captures it all for social media and all of our social spaces. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks for having us.
I mean, I'm telling you, everybody, this, you know, the engine that keeps things going. Our glam squad really does help to make the show what it is and what it looks like. And then, of course, social media captures it all. You know, embarrassing and all. But I'm going to jump into it and ask. You know, Jermaine, I'm going to start with you as you know, a makeup artist. You are the makeup artist for Miss Kitty, for a lot of the hosts. You know, everybody has their own unique want and look and feel. How are you able to tailor the makeup looks for everyone? What do you do?
Well, it really stems on their personality, and you know, I normally lead with a question: how is it you like your makeup? What is it you tend to go for? Like Miss Kitty, for example, she likes a full-on
glam.
beat, full-on
That's
glam.
Right.
Yendi,
That's
little
right.
to no makeup at all. You know, and even with Tami, now, you know, I do it halfway, and then she would normally, you know, take over and just finish up, which really works for me. You know, we work in sync and
with
stuff
the
like that.
with the person, including the guests who come in, and you have to make them up as well.
With the guests.
And speaking of guests, Renee, you know, a lot of people, you know, you guys wouldn't know, but we get a lot of feedback about just the feeling people get in the makeup room, the calm, or they're excited, or maybe they were nervous, and then after passing through your makeup room, they're not nervous as much anymore. Tell us a little about what being in the makeup room before coming on set is like for you and maybe even our guests.
Oh, well, so it is like the first interview of the big interview for them. Most times they're like, I'm so nervous, I never do this before, or what is Miss Kitty like? Who is she like? Can I really talk to her like normal? Yeah, it's a person. All right, make us start like this. What are you here for? You know, what's your name? What's the company? So I will always say, you already know the answer. You already know the question. You know, sometimes we basically rehearse with the guests, and then yeah, that's where it goes.
I love that. I love that. And I've seen it, so I know exactly what that's like. Let me come over to this side of the room. Let me talk first to Tanisha. Tanisha, tell us, what's your role on the Sunrise Glam Squad? What do you do?
So my role is to make sure Miss Kitty is always on point. So I work along with my stylist, Jane. So whenever I came in the mornings, I would say, Jane, what is she wearing today? And Jane would say, okay, Tanisha, she's wearing, basically if she's wearing a top like this, Jane would say, okay, Tanisha, we're going to work with a barber. Some ones have to do like a updo, and you know, sometimes you have to come to the shop to get the wig installed, and then we'll fresh up in the morning. So it's a pretty much great feelings to be here working along with everybody. But
So you deal with the co-host who doesn't speak, which is Mrs. Kitty's Hairstyles,
yes.
Okay? Because they are a show unto themselves. All right, so now you mentioned the stylist. Let's
Yes.
talk now to Jane Michelle, who styles everyone. I don't even know how you're able to do it. So Jane Michelle, tell us, you know, how you're able to even come up with the looks for all these different people. What's your process like?
Well, my process is usually a simple question. What makes you feel most confident and most comfortable? And once that is expressed, then I tend to work with that. But more importantly, I must say, I've had wardrobe support from a number of boutiques. Too many to mention, but I just want to say a big thank you to all of them. Thank you so very much for every single piece of clothing, accessory, shoes, whatever it is. I appreciate it.
And for anybody who's interested in coming on and wardrobing us, we're open, you know.
Yes,
Call us, you
yes.
know. We
The
will
more the
wear your
merrier.
clothes, you know, with
The
pleasure.
merrier.
But yeah, I know that there's so much hard work that goes into, you know, everything. And so thank you so much to the Glam Squad. Thank you, Glam Squad. Thank you, Glam Squad, for all the hard work that you do. Now let's take it to social media. Michaela, Michaela, as you know, you capture the in-betweens, the behind-the-scenes, and everything. So let me ask, what goes into capturing that type of energy between the scenes?
Honestly, just be enough. Like once you see there's excitement going on, I'm like, all right, I have to capture this because knowing our audience likes the gimmicks, they like the antics, they like to see even though it's nice to see what's going on set, like the formality of stuff, they also do like to see the behind-the-scenes stuff. So once I see something going on and I know that people are going to laugh, people are going to enjoy the content, then I just quickly record every single thing that's going on.
All right, well, let's talk about your top 5 favorite moments. Let's do it.
Top 5 favorite moments. I definitely
We just saw Abby, so I'm sure that was one of them.
That was Mission Impossible. That was one of our
Abby, who had to go on while we were live to hand someone a microphone. By the way, that's what that was.
That was one of our first viral moments. So that was definitely good. Big up to Sean Birch. That's our supervisor who caught that. Our just give me my money trend. Just give me my money. All of those, we did like 3 of those. They were all perfect.
All right, what about what's next?
They had the one we did Patricia and Yendi with the same hairstyle type of thing.
My favorite.
That was very funny. Also, when Miss Kitty allegedly kidnapped Dennis Brooks, allegedly that blew up. Even Dennis was saying he was getting calls. Dennis, you're all right, stuff like that. So,
hey, what's your hey, I loved that one. But Michaela, you are, I don't know, it's like anything that's happening, Michaela just happens to be around with the phone, with the camera, and it's crazy. So, but thank you so much. That's all the time we have for this segment. Thank you, Renee, Jermaine, Tanisha, Jane, Michelle, Michaela. Thank you so much for all that you do and making us look and feel fabulous. So, okay, all right. All right, now don't go anywhere just yet. After the break, we'll be taking a look at the road ahead. What's to come? Stay with us and we'll find out.